Okay, here we go again. Some of UCI's finest fighting one another again, for better or for worse. Kind of treasonous that way, but both of these guys PR level players here at UCI. Pretty big deal. Both players on their mains as well. Uyi on kind of a rampage lately, beating Jingen earlier today and Elegant in a set last week, making it to Grand Finals and taking second place at the Race Face Friday. PL, though, definitely can't sleep on him. He's a really, really solid player. And already some early percent combos here coming out for PL. But Uyi's not too upset about that. He's going to get a lot of aura off of that. Even if he's gotten 0.8% at this point, he really doesn't care as long as he's not in danger of death. But that one stop, PL looking for some early kills there, trying to call out something with an up B high. Definitely respectable. It can be a huge deal to kill Lucario early. That can just ruin his entire game plan. We have back throw into an Aura Spear there for some good damage, 37, and you can't help but feel scared already if you're PL. And this feeling is going to persist through the whole set, really knowing how to use that Aura really well with his patient gameplay, managing not to just run in all the time, and spacing really well. You can see already, and landing with an air there, looking for a back air, honestly maybe strong enough to kill with 90% Aura. Good shield pressure with the Aura Sphere there, not managing to be able to get anything out of it. It's actually really hard to get anything guaranteed out of that at this point after some changes to Lucario made a while back. And Azera looking for a forward air off of it. A good tech by Uyi. And the frame one jab there actually going to catch whatever out of shield option Uyi had inputted, or just dropping it in general. Looking for a deep edge guard there, almost getting some nice cheese with oh wow, with a charge Aura Sphere. But the Force Palm somehow not going to take it at ledge, punishing a side B. I'm actually pretty damn surprised that didn't kill. Nice up B call out. We've been approaching quite a bit with some, full hop nairs, full hop B reverse Aura Spheres. And PL adapting to that, calling out with an up B. And getting a pretty early kill that way. Well, not really early, actually. But early enough to be satisfactory with Lucario. The important part is that you end up with a stock lead. That's a big deal because falling behind against Lucario, being at low percent when he has Rage and Aura, and he can just motor you with tons of high percent combos, and then you're at kill percent at like 40, it's just terrifying. But Uyi getting a good amount of Aura already back, and it's definitely never out of question for Uyi to bring things back. He has come back really hard before, but some really nice up air resets from for PL, trying to land and punish with maybe a forward smash or force one. Didn't quite see what that was. Uyi trying to go deep for an edge guard, not managing to get anything off, but dash attack. Nothing big. Calling out an up smash again, these jumps, and Uyi just kind of hovering around. PL doing a really good job with his anti-air game. And if reverse paralyzer, maybe looking to get some low percent combos. Tomahawk forward throw. Uyi's just waiting there, and a back air finally going to take out PL's first stock. Good 2 minutes in, 3 minutes in even. Full charge Aura Spear, but honestly not severely near 18.9%. As Lucario, even if you have extra Aura, can take down the stuff. PL knowing that, he's just running in aggressively right now, looking for some stuff, maybe with these little empty short hops, using CSS's speed well. Zare forward air, good low percent combos. And another dash attack coming out from Uyi there, but still, without a lot of Aura, it's going to be hard for Uyi to bring this back. And a lot of Aura means your kill percent, especially for ZSS. A lot of moves that can kill that are terrifying if you just scratch your shield. Uyi's still approaching a lot from the air. PL was punishing that really well before. And there you have it there. So a nice call out on a full hop there, getting 3 up airs. Adding to some Aura on Uyi's side, but again, Uyi not really going to be frustrated by that. And the flip kick not going to get a hit there, kind of having the effect of a phantom footstool sort of there. A little bit weird and maybe frustrating if you're PL. But you can see the pressure from underneath the ledge, just so scary from ZSS with her jump height and her anti-air. It's just terrifying. When you're at 77, you could even get confirmed reset at that point. And again, PL calling out some jumps from Uyi. Definitely adapting super, super well to Uyi's neutral game and the way he's approaching. Uyi not really being as patient as I've seen him been in the past. PL trying to go out there for edge guards, not working out. Actually calling out the recovery there, but not letting the up B, going on the opposite side. And looking for another one. But I will tell you, this is terrifying. Uyi thrives in this situation. And I'm sure PL has to be nervous. You have to respect Lucario's strength at this point. He's honestly at kill percentage. Lucario lands an F smash near ledge at 28. With that much aura, that much rage, you're probably going to die and look fishing for another up B, actually getting punished hard. Looking for an up smash that might have ended all on Ui, understandable, but hard space. Down smash. Ui, so smart to hold his shield there, looking for a hard punish, not getting, pulling the trigger a little early on maybe a full hop back air there. Back into neutral, a good B reverse, looking for an air dodge in, but doesn't get it. Ui smart enough to air dodge out, understanding, or PL rather, understanding that if he air dodges out, he's not going to get punished super hard. Almost sparing it. That was insanely close. I can't believe neither player got anything big off that. Side B, oh, and PL going out there. A nice, nicely timed up B, gonna get Ui back to stage relatively safely. Another one, not quite going to kill. The next one will definitely do it though. And Ui has to be careful of this. This is a really terrifying game. Both players roughly within the same margin of health to work with, and another up throw is just going to take it. Yeah. Yeah, when you're that high on percent, you're really looking up all the time. And Ui actually almost bringing that all the way back. That was a horrifying, nightmarish situation for PL. Any one of those stray hits could have just ended him, and even a punish executed just right there also would have done it. Understandably, sometimes messing up, everyone does. It's perfectly fine. And also maybe not realizing that Ui was just, or PL rather, was just getting really antsy to end that game early and throwing a lot of up Bs out. Maybe Ui not quite expecting that kind of behavior from a player of PL's caliber, but at the same time, it's kind of a smart move because he, for the reasons we saw that game, want to kill Lucario before he gets a lot of aura. But this game can almost certainly start better for Ui than the other one did, which is good news for him. He was definitely starting to adapt to some of PL's habits at the end there. And if PL keeps up this hyper-aggression, I think that Ui is definitely going to understand what's going on. He's still jumping a lot. That is an issue. Both players jumping a lot. Either Lucario not having any amazing anti-airs, but ZSS definitely. And that's how PL's managed to get a lot of his damage and kills so far, is by calling out short hops and full hops and neutral like that when he approaches. But Ui kind of learning better toward the end there and shielding a lot more. Spot dodge, go to an up tilt into 2 up airs on PL's end of things. And a B reverse Aura Sphere, trying to roll behind, looking for maybe a back throw. Not really sure what that cross-up roll was, but I understand it. Maybe trying to avoid an up B or something like that. Or to bait PL into up being into being in position to run for a hard punish. I don't know. Side B managing to hit under ledge there. Good recovery from Ui going all the way out there. And a grab out of the flip hit is going to get about 20% with that aura and rage. You can see here that PL's really trying to end this stock, trying to go way out there, throwing out all kinds of strong moves. A good grab covering both roll and neutral get up there on PL. A great tech on the Aura Sphere there. And a hard punish with a force palm. Again, kind of the same thing that Ui got before. Rolls in, punishes that side B that he knows PL's looking for. Trying to go for a hard punish there also. But getting 22.5 for an Aura Sphere, even though the F-Smash whiffing. Looking for another punish on these up Bs. It's unfortunate for Ui that he's not managing to get them in. Can actually be deceptively hard to punish sometimes with ZSS's aerial mobility and fall speed and the ability to mix up whether or not you fall through platforms. But at the end of the day, it should be something Lucario shouldn't have issues with, but I definitely understand why it might not be happening here. Another call out on the jump, staying in the air, and PL there getting a kill, evening up this game more or less, but having a lead, even when you're at 0%, having a percent lead is nice on Lucario because you can sort of just go in and do whatever. And if you take a bit of damage, you're still winning. In fact, you might even be winning harder in most circumstances. And Ui knows that. He's being a lot more aggressive now. Running back and charging an Aura Sphere nonetheless. Looking for some paralyzer setups, maybe to try to get some low percent combos started. Looking for an up smash and an up air string for sure. But PL not managing to find it. Forward air trying to look into an air, flip kicking out of disadvantage, but unsafely landing with a down air there. Maybe trying to mix up Ui, but Ui spacing well enough so that he can get a grab punish on it. Still in the lead here by a pretty considerable margin. A good 64% lead is a nice big deal. Up tilt into more pressure off stage here. A nice Aura Sphere going to get some extra damage on Ui. On Ui's side, well, PL taking the extra damage, that is. Running back, trying to wait out some of these landings, looking for some aggressive options, knowing that PL is like hardly shielding and just sort of running in and trying to go hard on Ui, which is definitely understandable because Ui is a player that likes to sit back, set up, play the game at his own pace, and make you go in, or at the very least make you frustrated enough so that he can start using some of Lucario's strings to get in there. He likes to mix up his approach game a lot. He'll sort of just wait around and then just run at you and everything. Space things really well. Ui's definitely a smart player in that regard. Running back and charging an Aura Sphere, knowing that it's kind of hard for PL to approach at this point, especially as the Aura Spheres get bigger and bigger. When you're at 118, it's just so scary. If you overcommit to something once, Lucario will just obliterate you, even with that amount of Aura. But up air strings getting a little bit of percent tacked on to Ui, and a forwarder coming out. Suddenly this game's looking pretty even. Trying to call out an up B. Every time here these edge guards kind of failing, it's really hard to punish Lucario's recovery, especially if you're smart about your trajectory and your timing, as Ui is. And holding shield there for long enough, just running back, happy to charge an Aura Sphere. But Zera looking for dash attack as well, again going off stage trying to get something. Not really anything committal, so not a bad choice by PL by any means, especially when you need to kill Lucario right now. And shielding an unsafe landing aerial, it looked like they're getting a lot of damage. And in the frames of vulnerability, the Aura Sphere strikes true. A lot of Aura, 20.8% from like a 3/4 charge runs there, or charge run there more or less. And questionable DI there. I don't know that should have killed quite so dominantly, but at the end of the day, most likely would have either way. This game looking even, but Ui in the lead, 40%. This is a big deal for Lucario because even once he quote-unquote loses the lead, he's getting Aura, and PL's already at kill percent. He's basically done all the work, Ui that is, that he needs to this stuff. Landing with a Nair, maybe looking for an up-tilt spot dodge there. Setting up something big, maybe looking for a Nair into flip kick combo, not managing to find it. Particle rip, calling out some high movement by Ui there with an up B, but not going to kill. Good DI. Nair adding on a little bit more damage, and you can see right there. Really good adaptation from Ui, evening up this set 1-1, calling out a spot dodge for the forward smash. Like I said, all the work was done early that stock. Ui was losing for a significant amount of time toward the end there. After he got PL to around 40-50%, he really wasn't getting much in there. But because that's all you really need with Lucario, and also because ZSS can have trouble killing at early percents sometimes if you don't get those flip kick confirms or high callouts, it's just hard to say. It's just hard to say what PL could have done there when he had been put in a position like that to be at kill percent, like when your opponent's at 0. It's just hard. It's just really hard, especially when you need to approach. You're on a character that thrives on aggression. But even so, Ui sticking to some of the habits that were getting him punished really hard that game and still managing to pull it out and come on top of that game. Fantastic. 1-1 here, back to Smashville, I think. Up smash, looking for some up airs. Ui DIing that really well, actually, putting himself in a safe position. A little bit of Aura to get things started. This is totally okay, but you don't want to fall too behind. No hits yet, and a 42.5% lead for PL. It's definitely something. But here we go. Looking for some low percent combos, but the flip frame data is going to be enough to escape from those. A nice grab, punishing, and it looks like Ui's really good about knowing where PL's going to end up with his flip kicks when he uses them low to the ground. Getting a grab pretty consistently most of that time, and PL definitely going to be afraid to spot dodge after that last game, demonstrating why it's a really bad idea to avoid Lucario's grabs and gamble on the fact that you could just take a super strong move and just Omega dive. Like, Lucario doesn't get that much off of grabs anyway, barring Force Palm. It's just a lot of damage when he has Aura, and sure, it's annoying, but when you're spot dodging a lot, the kind of thing that ended last game is bound to happen at some point. And PL approaching from the air pretty much exclusively right now. If Ui can get out a proper anti-air, get a nice punish, maybe a space back air, he'll definitely get a good reward off of it. You can see right there looking for it, but an FP out of shield, barely going to take Ui's stock there. This is bad. This is bad if you're Ui, but again, he's Lucario. It's not too late to kick things back, but you're going to lose a lot of kill power by going down a stock right there. Looking for the Zera to up smash, a good parry on the landing aerials from Ui. Grab forward throw into Aura Sphere with a little more Aura that probably would have killed. Ui may be looking for a down air on the ledge there as well, but not finding it. Up smash, this could be a lot of damage. Up smash, 2 back airs, 49% already. Genius. Wow. Oh, really smart from Uri, actually recognizing that PL has sort of this rhythm when he's pressuring from underneath the platform and timing his counter in between the shields and PL's attacks really quite spectacularly. It's actually going to be really big too because Uri's starting to stock now, starting to work on it with a lot of aura. And it's true that PL has a lead, quote unquote, but honestly it can be scarier sometimes. There's that mental factor that starting a stock versus a Lucario with aura has, especially when he's not quite at a percentage peak with these things running with grabs and not thrown to death or letting something stray. It won't stop PL from keeping a fair lead here. And as I say that, evening it up a little more with 20%. You're at kill percent, my friends. Very scary. Gotta be careful with running up and shielding here. You might see a spot dodge there, kind of risky, but managing to get around it. But you might see running with a force bomb or a grab or something along those lines. Another super smart counter and angling it properly. Ui on fire right now with his timing on these counters. And PL trying to pressure his shield there, but taking 33 as a result. This is not looking good, but at the same time, nice for PL to even it up. And suddenly we're in pretty much the identical situation as we were last game. PL going to have to be careful here to keep up his dominance that he's had sometimes in his advantage state, but also stay around some of Lucario's heavier hitting moves, and especially try not to take more percent at this point while you're stacking up the aura, because you don't want to already be in the kill range once you inevitably get Lucario above, you know, those 70-80% thresholds when it gets really terrifying. And down there, interesting landing choice, nice mix-up from PL. Another grab coming out from Ui. Nice tech chases, looking for an up B. A good parry from PL as well, not finding anything off of it. Fear versus Aura Sphere, even though not getting anything off of it, you are getting a fully charged Aura Sphere, which is going to manage to connect there. And a lot more aura now. Better be careful, looking for something. Up air, full hop in air. Trying to call out an air dodge. Actually manages to find it, but not going to get a kill. Ui making it back just barely. Beautiful recovery. A super close game. Full hop forward air, calling out the full hop from ledge from Ui's side. And it's quite a shame that it's mostly the jumps that game, I think, that set that we're getting hard punished by PL. A really good awareness by him, but a simple adaptation from Ui probably would have changed the outcome of that in that sense, but it can be really hard sometimes to realize.